everybody, welcome to Craig's Food and Fun here. We are going to be doing a review today of a pretty cool restaurant that's downtown on Whyte Ave. What is it, 106th Street and Whyte Ave. It's none other than Obyrnes. So anyways, we're gonna talk about the things that we tried there today. I wasn't sure if I could record the video itself in the restaurant, so I just decided to take a bunch of pictures of the food itself, and we'll review it that way. It's a little different, I get it, but hey, it's still a pretty cool review. I hope you enjoy it. So anyways, what we got nachos with no meat, nothing like that, and we got fries with the curry sauce dip, and then we had the bruschetta that was made on top of green onion cake. Right? Different, creative, whatever. And of course, you can't go to an Irish pub without having a couple of beers, right? So what I had was I had a couple of pints. I had a lager and an ale, and they were both house brands. So anyways, let's get it started. Let's start off with the nachos. All right, so the nachos were good. The chips were crispy, crunchy, whatever. The jalapenos they put on there were very vinegary, in a good way. They were spicy, but they packed a punch with flavor. In my opinion, on all the nachos, the jalapenos what stood out the most for me. And that dish, the cheese, it was okay. It was good. But those nachos, I don't know. I'd give it like a 7.5 out of 10. The nachos, I'd give it 7.5. Okay? And now, the bruschetta that was on the green onion cakes. Man, those green onion cakes they were flaky. They were like moist. I know you don't like that word. Some of you don't like that word, but I don't. Whatever. Anyways, so it was and then the tomatoes and everything on top of that, it was just perfect. And they dressed it on top of some onion, like chives and whatnot, and it was actually pretty cool. I liked it. Honestly, I would give those an 8.2 out of 10. It was a good dish. It was really good. It surprised the hell out of us. And then the next one, the last but not least, it's simple. So simple. You got fries that are homemade. I think they, beware, by the way, they might use peanut oil. It tastes like peanut oil. But if you have allergies, then ask for your fries. Maybe they can be made without the oil that way. But anyways, we had these fries, and then we had this curry dip that came with it. But it had like a little hint of mango, and it actually tasted really good. The mango dip was the start of the show. We started dipping our nachos, we started dipping our bruschetta in there, everything. The fry, like of course the fries, but it was very good. Like that dip alone would get like a 9.2, and the fries were like a 8.9. So that dish together would be like a 9.3. 9.3 out of 10. It was so good. And then the beers, like you had the lager. It was both beers were very smooth. The lager, I think I'd give it a 7.7 out of 10. It was a good beer for a house brand. Like it came out cold. It came out like tasted very, very good. And then you got the ale. Like the ale tasted like it was a light beer, but it wasn't. It was like, you know how lagers tend to like, you know, sit and all that, but the ale was just that much better. It was an 8.5 in my books. So, and then, you know, of course, at Obyrnes, you got the customer service. You got the waitress, the staff and the cooks and all that. Like, it was, all in all, it was a great experience. And plus, I had family there with me, and it was just cool, just hanging out there on Whyte Ave on a patio on a beautiful Friday like this. But honestly, and as a whole, for the restaurant itself, I think I'd give it a 9.6 out of 10. It's a great restaurant. It's been around forever. And as I always say, guys, remember to support your local. And keep on keeping on, guys. This pandemic might be over, but some of these restaurants still need your help. So, restaurants, like grocery stores, locally owned, whatever it is, go support them. Do what you can. It's been a slice.